What? It's Monday again? Time for Monday Mornings with Matt, the Marketing Man.
Well, good morning, everybody. Happy Monday morning to you. It is Matt, the Marketing Man. Hope you're having a great start to your week. I know I am so far. It's early, but so far so good. What I got thinking about today is you probably can't see out the window necessarily, but you can see the fact that I have a winter coat on, that the seasons have changed. Here in Northeast Ohio, the last few weeks or so, we've gone from a pretty decent fall to a fairly cold winter. And that's normal, and everything is all good and does what it does. I'm not a big fan, but nothing I can do about it, right? But what I thought about was related to content marketing. There's a whole other different side of things that sometimes we don't think about, is the seasons that we go through when it comes to our content marketing. Some of that is related to just our knowledge and education and how we do it. Things sometimes just improve over time, so seasons change, meaning you know, if today was my very first day to do this video, or if you look back at the first video I did a year ago, you'd see, I think, that there's some improvement on the process and the things that I talk about and how I present it and that kind of thing. So there's some change in seasons as far as that goes when it comes to just learning and getting better at what you do. I think there's a change in seasons when the audience sometimes gets smarter. So your audience is getting used to and expecting content and certain types of content from you and from your competitors in your industry. And so there's a chance where you have to get through the changes that come along with that. And sometimes, as with most seasons, there is time involved, and it's not something that typically happens overnight. It's something that takes time. You go usually from spring into summer, from summer into fall, from fall into winter, and each of those is roughly 3 months or so. And so there's some time associated with the seasonal change. From the minute it turns spring, it's in the process of becoming summer, and from the minute it turns winter, it's in the process of turning into spring. And so there's this idea of time associated with the seasons. But what I will kind of contradict that a little bit is, so last week I was in Haiti, and I come back and you talk about a quick seasonal change, is I left in the morning, mid-morning, and it was about 90 degrees, and I came back into Ohio and made it back to my house about midnight, and it was about 20 degrees. So in that situation, my seasonal change, if you will, changed from 90 to 70, so that's a 70-degree switch, and things happen really fast. So I went from very, very warm to very, very cold. And there's also an opportunity, I think, in content marketing, that sometimes the seasons change, but they don't take so much time, like a typical process of going from spring into summer or from fall into winter. But you have something quick that happens that is you have a new audience, or your product has expanded into something now that it didn't have before. Your message is cleaner, and all of a sudden something occurs to you, and there's a new way of presenting something. You move from blogging to videoing. You move from videoing to podcasting. You move from podcasting to in-person events. But there's this faster change where you say, you know what, this is a new thing that I'm going to work on, and this is something that my audience is asking for. I'm not going to wait forever to do it. I'm not going to think about it so much. I'm not going to try to, wait for the typical seasonal timing, but instead I'm going to jump into something. I'm going to try something new. And in the same vein that it comes in fast, if it doesn't work, you can always switch and pull out of it and move on to something else that does work. But the point in all of this is that seasons change slowly, and sometimes seasons change quickly, and in you and your business, you need to be aware of how to take advantage of both. What works most effectively for your business. Sometimes it's the slow, take it slow, move along, experience things, learn things, do what you got to do. And sometimes you recognize an opportunity right away and there's something that you can do fairly quickly to get out there and make a change when it comes to that. So hopefully you're in some sort of seasonal change in one way or another. You're improving on what you're doing from a marketing standpoint and hopefully from a content marketing standpoint. Sorry for all the bumps this morning, but headed in a back road as I head up toward Cleveland for a meeting. But I wanted to share this with you and hopefully kind of resonate with you about somehow to change and adjust and continue to build your business. Let me know if you ever have any questions. You can find me on the website www.joltcms.com. Also mattwhitespeaks.com if you're looking for a speaker. And of course the book you can always find at stopsellingstarthelping.com. Hope you have an awesome Monday and a great week. Talk to you soon.